How many water bottles have you thrown away this year? 3 5 10. What if I told you the next bottle you buy could be the last one you ever own? I tested 5 stainless steel water bottles, dropped them from 6 feet. Left them in a scorching car for 8 hours, even froze them overnight. Some shattered inside, some leaked like a broken faucet, but one survived everything. Stay till the end because the winner will shock you. And remember, all products links for your buyer in video description. Let's begin. Starting at number 1. Owala FreeSip water bottle. What we liked, this water bottle was a pleasure to use overall, but my favorite thing about it was the dual straw and chug mouthpieces. Both were smooth to drink from and gave you the choice of taking small sips or larger gulps, if you're really thirsty. I also liked the lock lid, which popped right open when the button was pressed and ensured a leak-proof seal. Since I first tested this water bottle, it's become incredibly popular. And while popularity doesn't indicate quality, I've been using the Owala for nearly 4 years, and it's still leak-proof and in great shape. What we didn't like, the bottle was a tad wider, by a 1/4 inch, than our other 2 top picks, but I was still able to fit it into a car cup holder and tote bag. The base dinged up quite a bit when dropped, but the dents didn't affect usability. That said, you can buy a bottle boot to protect the bottle's bottom if looks matter to you. Number 2. Owala FreeSip Sway. What we liked, the FreeSip Sway has the same sip or chug mouthpiece that makes the winning Owala special and comes in 2 tapered bottom sizes, 30 or 40 ounces. It's a fantastic choice for people who want a larger capacity bottle without having to sacrifice the ability to stash it in cup holders. Since the Sway is a newer generation of the original FreeSip bottle, it includes a separate lid lock and improved gaskets around the top and spout that are thicker and easier to remove for cleaning. The broad handle also spans the entire width of the lid, rather than just that of the mouthpiece cover, as it does for the original FreeSip, making it more comfortable to hold. Ashley, who uses this bottle daily and gifts it regularly, says she likes looping her keychain around it while running errands purse-free. It's insulated, too, and keeps ice water chilled nicely. What we didn't like, the gasket that seals the mouthpiece has an inner lip where grime can build up. Ashley recommends using a straw brush for scrubbing all the nooks and crannies. It didn't keep the test volume of ice and water cold for as long as other bottles I tested, but this is likely because the iced water took up less than half of its larger volume. It still stayed chill for 20 hours, which would be more than enough for most users. Number 3. Contigo Courtland Chill. What we liked, the Contigo punched above its weight and was a fraction of the price of some bottles in our lineup. The lid has an intuitive and easy-to-use lock system that prevents leaks. And even though it didn't have a straw, the mouthpiece was quite small, which made for a smooth sipping experience. It also beat out some of the pricier models, *yeti cough, when it came to cold retention. The narrow body made it portable, too. What we didn't like, I'd have preferred a straw, but this was still a great water bottle. It got minor dents and dings during our durability testing, and the narrow mouthpiece was slightly hard to clean, but neither issue was a deal breaker. Number 4. Hydro Flask 24 ounces wide mouth water bottle with flex straw. What we liked, lightweight, easy to use, and with a simple straw for sipping, the Hydro Flask is a solid, no-frills water bottle. It has a narrow diameter, which makes it perfect for bringing along in the car. The cold retention was good as well. What we didn't like, the only downsides were that it was expensive and it dinged fairly easily, but the good news is you can buy a removable, silicone boot to protect it. The only other qualm I had was that sometimes the water exuberantly spurted from the mouthpiece upon sipping. Number 5. Simple modern 40-ounce Trek tumbler with handle and straw lid. What we liked, if you're gonna buy an insulated tumbler, I recommend this $30, monochrome pick. Sure, it's not a Stanley, but it still stacks up mighty fine. It's leak-proof, Stanley isn't, has a narrow base that fits nicely into a cup holder, and it kept water cold for 16 hours, that's twice as long as my workday. This last point is a huge win for me. I love a cold glass of water, and if I'm going to sip 40 ounces of it throughout the day, I want it to stay nice and chilly. What we didn't like, we had some trouble screwing on the thin lid, but once we matched the threads up, it was smooth sailing. So there you have it, 5 stainless steel warriors, but only one champion. Did your favorite make the list? Comment below. Which bottle do you use every day? Before you go, all products links for your buy are in video description. Seriously, check the description. I've added discounts and deals you won't find in stores. And if this video saved you from buying a leaky bottle, hit that like button, share it with someone who still drinks from plastic, and subscribe, because next week I'm testing insulated tumblers in a real car fire simulation. See you there.